everyone and welcome. You with Amira Celon, and this is my coffee cup reading for July 2016. This is a general reading for everybody, done with the intention of it meaning something to anyone who is watching this video. So welcome and enjoy. I'm going to start opposite the section where there's a large lot of clumps of the coffee here. I'm using the Lebanese coffee, Cafe Najjar, which is a beautiful coffee to use for the Turkish cup or the Arabic coffee. And through the coffee we can find many different things, and through the coffee we can also see lots of different things. Sometimes we've got things that come up in for international or world predictions, but I'm just going to start off on the other side of the cup. There's like a very large space here, and often a large space can represent a trip, some sort of voyage, some sort of travel. There's like space, peace, serenity. And I feel in some ways July will start off with kind of like an opening. And it can be an opening of something that is significant, of something that is not really happening. So that you might feel at the beginning of the month that everything is kind of up in the air, nothing's happening, it's just nice and smooth and calm and serene. And sometimes it's best when things are smooth, calm and serene and there's no drama happening, that we can feel like there's sort of like an opening there. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that it feels to me like either July will start off being cool, calm and collected, or very serene, or up in the air. There's something here that is signifying to me dreams. So you might be getting a lot of dreams that come through, messages through your dreams. There's clouds. So something might feel kind of mystical or cloudy or idealistic to you this month, moving forward from the beginning of the July. Then we've got a couple of islands that jump out before the large clump moving forward. And the large islands, to me, like there's some small islands, but they're dark spots. There's actually 4 of them. There's 2 large ones and 2 smaller ones on each side of the second largest one. And these islands to me mean that you could be going and visiting an island. There could be something to do with island dreams, island themes, something to do with a vacation time for July. You might be just going somewhere locally where there's an island situation. So something to do with islands is going to come up. You might even meet somebody who is from the islands as well. Then moving forward into the large clump, I've got a dog's face, a little cute dog. It looks like a little terrier. Sometimes with the dogs you can actually pick up their breed as well. And there's another little dog looking at the terrier that looks to me like it could be a little poodle. And underneath that little poodle's face is a ram or a mountain goat, and it's looking backwards. So that's something to do with Capricorn, or it's something to do with Aries. So there's something to do with a goat or a ram here. And you might be looking backwards into your life, or if you are a Capricorn or an Aries, you might be looking back over your past, your recent past, and what you've been doing and what can be corrected and what you need to do moving forward, because it does look to me like the goat is looking backwards or the ram is looking backwards. So it could be also somebody from your past who is an Aries or Capricorn coming back in for a brief time or to revisit you in some way. Then after the goat, we've got these 2 dogs. So the dogs to me mean you've got a couple of loyal friends here, loyal people around you. It can also be pets. It can be also communication with pets from spirit who have passed over. And underneath the dogs, we have something to me that looks a little bit like a vulture or a gargoyle. The gargoyles are those figures that are on top of the buildings in Paris. So there could be something else coming up around Paris, around some of the old buildings there, an old building, something happening to do with these gargoyles. Or a vulture is about somebody possibly taking advantage of you, or you feeling that somebody's attacking you for something. And I feel it's something that you haven't done, or something that you feel that you haven't really been completely involved in. You might have been involved in it in some capacity, or you might have just been at the wrong place at the wrong time. But I do feel above that, you've got your 2 dog friends here, and I do feel the dogs are watching your back. So you've got 2 loyal friends who might be helping you out of a situation or protecting you in some way from a situation to happen. Then moving forward, I have something to me that looks like a young female. She looks very beautiful. She looks like she's wearing a long dress, and this can signify a wedding, something to do with a special party, a celebration. She looks to me like she could be a bride, and she almost looks to me like she could be also a mermaid. So if you have some connection with mermaids, mermaid energy, and mermaid themes, you might relate to this. And this cup this month does feel quite mystical to me. It has a lot of mystical things in it. It has a lot of spiritual themes in it. It also has a lot of things to do with your intuition and you building your intuition on different things. I know that there are some cards out there with mermaids on them, so you might be attracted to reading cards with mermaids and fairies, or you could be just attracted to mermaid energy. But for some of you, you're going to relate to the fact about a celebration, an engagement, a marriage proposal. And there's another dress coming up here with a girl who's kind of twisted, and she's kind of like twisting her body and looking back over her shoulder at the bride who's looking backwards. So I feel it's something to do with two different situations of two different possibilities with marriage here. So I do feel there could be somebody from your past that could be coming forward or backwards towards you saying we should get married, or there's somebody else coming into your life in the future, but your past might be holding you back. You might be holding back with your past energy, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, this can relate to you for the bride or the groom. It doesn't really matter, even if we have a bride's dress. It could be that you're looking at the bride, that you're looking at this bride who is coming into your life. But I do feel there's two different people here, and two different women or two different men involved with these women, or it could be same-sex relationship because we've got two women's figures here. Can be same-sex relationship also if you're a man because of the masculine, feminine energy. So I've got a woman here and she's kind of like trying to go forward with her life, but she's looking backwards over her shoulder, and she looks like she's going to a gala event, some sort of party, and it looks quite lush and plush. So it's something to look forward to celebrate. And celebrations often to me also come up around the holidays, often come up around significant dates. So moving forward from these two women with these beautiful dresses on, it could be ball gowns even. I've got an eagle that's also coming down from the clouds, and that to me also signifies sometimes America and the American eagle, the symbol of America, and the 4th of July. Celebrations around the 4th of July, and anything to do with eagle energy. And eagle energy as a totem animal is very, very highly spiritually evolved energy. It's eagle taking flight. It's eagle reaching for vast amounts of power. Okay, so it feels like you're getting more powerful with your energy around spirituality, and there could be something significant for you around the 4th of July as well. That just jumps out. For those people who do celebrate the 4th of July, maybe this will pertain more to the American audience here. Moving forward as well, I've got this unusual type of figure or figurine, and it looks to me like it's another type of peacock bird or something to do it almost looks like a figure, but it kind of transforms itself into a peacock with a peacock tail. And peacocks are very lucky. Peacocks also symbolize pregnancy for women. So if you're male or female, look out for this pregnancy or be careful of pregnancy in general. Or you can start manifesting a pregnancy with a peacock. Peacock feathers put above a girl's bed who wants to get pregnant can often manifest pregnancy in the feng shui. Now inside this peacock I have 3 faces of 3 cats, and that could be symbolizing that you're having 3 children, that you've got 3 children, or there's 3 different projects or things coming to fruition around a pregnancy, that there is 3 cats here. There could be 3 friends. It could be you having 3 cats. There's one black cat that's very, very significant. Then there's 2 other cats that are different colors. And the black cat is very powerful. So this once again is something to do with very psychic energy, very spiritual energy, tapping into your intuition, flowing with the intuition, manifesting things, and also keeping an eye out for any adversity, any black cats in your life, any people who might represent to you as cattish, catty, nasty, mainly women, but it can also be men, who will portray themselves as cats. So that can be also a warning as well. I feel working with cat energy and black cat energy, you can get a lot of power through that energy as well with mystical and magical types of themes and intuition as well, growing and building, especially with it being underneath the peacock. I feel it's somehow quite lucky. I think there's a lucky feel to it and lucky significance to this particular figure here of the three cats. It can also be because these three cats are sitting on top of your head. So it's like one cat is sitting on top of the other. It reminds me of a video of these cats sort of all in line, in one above each other in a particular container. And that can be also a feeling towards somebody sitting on top of your head, or there's people sitting on top of your head that are preventing you from moving forward with your psychic ability, or preventing you from feeling like you've got enough space and freedom to really tap into things. So it could be a kind of advice saying to focus on your intuition and your spirituality because you are on track with it. That's a message I'm picking up through this particular cat energy as well for some of you. Now I've got another figure of three. So there's three people or figures here lined up. Two are looking forward and one's looking straight. It's like one's looking straight at the camera and two of them are looking forward into a different direction, moving forward. So I do feel this can often be a symbol of a crowded relationship, of having affairs around relationships, of having other people interested in you that you might not want to be involved with, having people trying to interfere in a relationship with you. Could be family, could be religion, could be politics, could be a number of different things, but there could be other factors coming into a relationship that are throwing off the balance of a relationship. But the outcome here is saying that the two people moving forward are strong, they're collected, they're connected, and they're moving forward in the same one direction. So it's saying that if you have a choice of two different people or two different things, you're going to choose one person and move forward with that person, whether you're married or whether you're single and dating and looking for a relationship. So it is saying that you are going to connect with somebody and move forward, and the person looks quite strong. There is another feeling here I'm getting through this cup that there could be somebody here in this relationship that could be under the sign of Leo. So there could be a Leo here involved, or somebody with a strong Leo presence, Leo energy. Could be Leo rising or Leo moon. Okay, I'm getting here at the end here of this clump, there's like a skyrocket of success. I'm also picking up the Eiffel Tower once again. So there could be another hit or attempt world globally on Paris or on France. So I'm picking up something significant here with Paris once again, or France, or something French, a French link. So there's definitely a French link here. Paris and the Eiffel Tower is also symbolic of marriage too, marriage proposals and romance. But in light of recent events in Paris, it could also be a warning because we did have the gargoyles coming up before. So there could very well be something else coming up in and around Paris or France in general, the French countries. I'm also picking up here something to do with Turkey and the whirling dervishes. And you've got whirling dervishes and that particular type of practice in many different countries, including Iran, including Morocco. So I'm picking up something here to do with the whirling dervishes, and that actually being something spiritual, Sufism. So there's a Sufi connection here, Sufism. So people might be starting to look, some of you might be starting to look at something to do with the Sufi culture, the Sufi practices, and also the Sufi types of spinning meditation or whirling meditation. And that is very interesting for some of you. So it could be something that you might be visiting one of those countries or sort of starting to look at different types of situations or connections there. It doesn't seem to be there's much there, but I am picking up from this other cloud here on the after the clump. We've got more clouds moving forward. So there's going to be more things happening in and around the jet stream. There's going to be more things happening in and around the aviation industry, and considering we did have a crash of this aviation flight from France to Egypt, I do feel there's something with Air France that could be featured in the media coming to the foreground, or another flight coming out of France. So that's interesting because I just picked up something to do with flight paths. And in these times, there's a lot of things going on, and we don't know what is exactly going to happen eventually. But on a personal level, I do feel that there's quite a bit in it there that's interesting and something to work with. Very much a mystical month for most of you personally, a spiritual month for most of you personally, and a month for also some sort of celebration and looking out for hidden things, hidden gems, hidden people, hidden activities as well with those cats. So lots of love and angel blessings moving forward. You're most welcome to connect with me on my social media. I do have prize giveaways on my Facebook page, Amira Celon, and you can connect with me also on Instagram and Twitter. And there's links here also to book a reading with me, to book a personal session with me. You can see the links here, and keep an eye out for my mid-monthly videos and also my any other videos that come up. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now. Lots of blessings moving forward. Have a great July, everyone. Bye.